First caster on. The bolts that come with it are a bit long, but you know, they're in. Finished off the welding underneath. Got the last welds in down here. See if we can see them. So I'm just fitting casters now. Now the top of the table is going to have 2 spars. I've decided. Hinge welded off each side, out about 4 centimetres to the back, 10mm hole drilled through, 25 box section that side, 25 box section that side, 150mm long, and then 2 25mm box sections going down either side, so you'll have that whole hinge thing 3 metres long, which is 200mm wide more or less. And then off the side of that there'll be a 450, 500 spar going out, and then another one 3 metres going down the side. One in the centre, one at the back, and then probably another couple of 400s in the centre just to make it even more solid. So I am setting up for sawing again. Clamping it in. Measuring it off. Coming down, making sure I'm at 150. Just going proud of the line. And each one, this one is not quite set up how I want it to be, but doing that, chopping them down, and getting a pile of 150mm long box section ready to weld these together for the first hinge. Also going to use some 6mm plate again to make the hinges with, which will be welded to the side there and obviously drilled, and they'll be drilled together before I weld it on. Blah blah blah. Now I'm cutting out the hinges to the top of the stanchions, and I've laid out all the ribs for the cuts I needed, so it makes sense instead of me just guessing what I'm doing. End section, first hinge section, first strengthener, middle hinge section, second strengthener, other end hinge section, end piece. Then there'll be a 3 metre section down the outside, a 3 metre section slightly shorter down there because I'm going to cut it shorter now, another 3 metre section on the other side of that one, and then a 3 metre section down the end there. And that should be a very, very good welding table. 4mm, it's a 4mm thick top, 25mm thick. And tack weld these both sides, probably 4 good inch tacks on each bit. I'm just waiting for the hinges to cut out now so I can make my final decisions. I have got 3 cut out already, they're half, so I'm going to chop them in half at diagonals. You can see the marking outlines on these. There we go. So that's the marking outlines. I'll cut them square for a start, and I'll chop them at the diagonal. There should be 3 centimetres at the top and 6 centimetres at the bottom. They're going to be sticking out from the back side and up slightly. The reason why they're going to be, I'm not going to make them flush. They won't be flush to the edge. They'll be sticking out 30mm or something like that. That's so when the hinge comes down it can go completely flat if I need it, so it isn't going to be restricted in its movement going down. So I've got a hand file, got 5 of these all cleaned up at the edges. As they've been popping off one by one as the cut's going down, progressively I keep on putting a bit of oil into it. Getting close to the end now. Wait for this one to pop off. Look at it getting loose yet. No, it's still pretty solid. But at the same time as that, while I've been waiting for that, I'm now setting up for drilling the hinge holes. So I think I'm going to put a gate clamped across here to butt them up against, and a gate across the back so I can just bang them in, drill it, do all 10 of those at 7mm, put in a 10mm drill, then do the same again, boom, bosh, 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 10 of those, and then I'll make a similar jig for these, some sort of stop. I might just drill all these together, I might clamp them all down together in the drill press and go through them all at once after I've cleaned them all up like that. Oh, are you finished yet? No, still getting loose. No, not yet. It does take a while to go through this 6mm, 100mm wide plate. Yeah. So that's where I am now. Just waiting for the last cut here. I'll do the last clean up over there. Then I'm getting the drill press going and start drilling for the hinges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one I'll do 6. I'll do all 6 for the other ones as well. So I'll do 12 drills in that jig. I hope it sounds like it's going through. There we go. There we go. So it goes through, cuts out. So I'll just basically brush off that. I'll just do it quickly with my foot on it so you can see how I do it. Get on the floor. There's going to be a bit of rubbish on the floor. So basically I'd hold this in my other hand normally and then brush all the iron filings off into that. Pretty clean that side. Just get the bits off there. Across to the vise. This is getting quite hot. Into the vise. Get a nice angle. I'll do this with 2 hands normally. Go across it. You can see all the loose burrs. You see there's one burr here. Just cut the edges to 45 degrees and all the burrs disappear. Still a burr here, if you can see that. Still a burr on the edge there, so just go across it. So we've got a nice chamfer across it. It's not very good with one hand, we could put more pressure on. Across the top, put down the sides, split down the sides, flip it round, do the same on the other side, and flip it over and do both sides on the other side. End up like that. Excellent. This is the little bit that gets cut off the end. So I'll come in. Put a mark on at 20mm. Put my ruler across that. Scribe it off. In the vise. Hacksaw it off. Go around it with a file. Clean all the edges up. Job's a good one. And that's ending up taking me about the same kind of time that's taken to cut one of those off. And have a little bit of time for doing the video. Awesome. Wow, there we go. There's what this saw cuts like. It's not bad at all. It really isn't bad. I've got it set up pretty well now. The auto cut out works on it. It's cut through those pretty much straight. Exactly how I wanted them. Very happy with that. And then while it was cutting through them, it took a long time. I have hand cut off 2 centimetres, hand filed, chamfered all the edges on that. Obviously that takes a while as well. Now I just need to drill those. Couldn't fit a drilling operation in at the same time. It wouldn't have happened. Probably could have done. But Need to drill those now for the hinges, about the same size as that, 10mm. And I have decided, I think I'm going to be making the pins to go into this, so there's going to be some turning on the lathe. Take some square rods, 1/2 inch square, turn it down to a 10mm and leave a square on the end, drill the other side for a split pin washer, and square on the other side with a washer on that. I think that's how the hinges are going to work on this. Unless they go wrong, then I'll make more or buy some. So I'm having a rest for a second, as we can tell. I've got the gloves off, I'm having a rest for a second. Now I'm going to flip these around, hopefully be able to clamp them against the fence there, although they don't all fit in, so I probably won't be able to do that. But anyway, I'm going to flip them round, and then I'm just going to nip this corner off with the saw, hopefully all the way down. Or maybe that's asking too much of it, I don't know, but we'll see. Looking good.